So tonight, ladies, we are going to be talking about staying focused with all of the distractions that can and will go on in your life. Um, we thought this would be a good topic to bring up with everything that's going on. However, it's just everyday life. Things are going to happen. And the key is to stay focused, stay consistent, and do what needs to be done for yourself because distractions are going to happen. So,
And I would like to piggyback on that. You're so right with regards to what you just said, because this what is going on. I'm not speaking it into existence, but even though it looks like 2020 is still here, I'm not going to buy that brand. As I always say, I'm not buying that brand with regards to that. I think that they say that the darkest time comes before the light at the tunnel, or um, and you are going through things that you have shared with me, and I have been, privy to be a part of, and vice versa. But the one thing I can say with working with you is you always stay upbeat, and you don't let your feelings. You're not emotional when it comes to situations, and I really appreciate that. Um, and I think
well,
that's a main key why I feel that's why you accomplish your goals, because you don't get emotional like some people. I mean, I'm
well,
even guilty of that.
I think we all are, and I am to a certain extent as well. However, I think the key in the topic that we're talking about is things are going to happen. It's inevitable, and you're going to get knocked down even on your journey, whatever that is. However, when things happen, you have to keep moving forward. That's the key, consistency. Because we can't control what happens outside the world. Sometimes we can't even control what's happening in our own home. But what you can control, that's what you need to lock in on, and that's what's up here. You know what I mean? So if we decided 2021 was going to be our year, we're going to be fit, we're going to get more serious about eating healthier, etc. You have to maintain that course until whenever, because stuff is going to happen. That's the key. It's unavoidable. Things are going to happen in your life, and you have to. We were talking about. You said, "How bad do you want it?" And that's what it's all about. Like you're going to get hit. You have to go in knowing everything is not going to be rainbows and sunshine. We're going to get some cloudy days, and you just have to stay focused, have goals set, and just keep going. And that is easier said than done. Let me say that. But sometimes when we get knocked off, you just gotta keep going.
I
So
like to look at the I'm not Scandinavian, but I like their philosophies. I like their lifestyle, meaning the Vikings. The Vikings, uh, always would research them and always would try to read up about them. But the Vikings were the type of people that they burned their boat. If they was going to conquer a land, when they got off the boat, they burned the boat, which symbolized we either gonna die trying to conquer whatever land we're coming in here to conquer, or we're gonna die trying to conquer it, but we can't go back. And I think that's the type of philosophy that I try to live by. It's like, okay, it's no plan B.
Yeah.
It's no plan B. You got a plan A, and if it don't work, well, you can't even have that mindset if it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they look at situations there and they always have something in their back pocket. Well, if that doesn't work, if I don't lose X amount of pounds by X amount, well, I guess it wasn't meant for me. Nah, don't do that.
Yeah. It's so much pressure.
Be totally totally committed. Look, I'm going to lose it by hook or crook. I'm going to lose it.
By
But you
hook or
gotta have
crook.
that. Yeah, but that's the mentality that I've always had in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been punched and knocked down, and you know my story. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like as I was going, it was like, yeah, I cried on that journey, on that road, but I kept going. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have to do that.
Yeah.
Wipe the tears out your eye and keep. If I cuss tonight, I cuss tonight. Okay, so I'm already saying I apologize to y'all, but
Don't do.
um, I'm trying to catch myself. That's what I'm saying to y'all. I'm trying to catch myself. But the point is, when you are trying to get to that goal, you don't stop no matter what. You do it. Just like Nikes, just like Miss Ada be saying, get on your sugar honey iced tea, your Nike. You know what I'm saying? And just do it, and don't let nobody discourage you. Because honestly, when it's all said and done, it's your goal. It's not that other person's goal. It's not your husband goal, your boyfriend goal, your dad goal, your mom goal. It's your goal. So
Mhm.
do it.
I think that's the thing to remember. Like, we get caught up in everything that's going on around us, and we let it affect our goals. And that's you have to just stay focused. That's the key. What you just said. You just have to stay focused and keep going.
Like I said, you are the epitome of that. And I'm not being
Oh,
facetious
thank you.
or sarcastic. You really are. Like I said, have witnessed some things, and I thought you was gonna crumble, but you shook it off like, okay, well, round two, let's get it. And I'm like, you just got punched in the
But you know
nose, yo.
what? You know what? That comes from one, knowing yourself.
Having brothers. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, having brothers. Yeah, my brothers made me have tough skin, yes. However, but it comes from knowing yourself. Um, uh, what I've learned, I learned this really young, um, about not trying to control things that you can't. And if it's out of my control, I don't try to figure out how can I fix it. I used to do that, but life has taught me, to handle the things that I can control and not get out my body or my mind to the point where I'm just like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, and then what I need to get done don't get done, which is usually stuff that's going to better yourself, better your body, make you feel better. You get lost, and that's what I've learned, just to stay focused, control what I can, and what I can't. Again, it's easier said than done. You got to let it go, and that's
Well, like I said, you must you got it. I'm not trying to uh 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 pull your chain. I don't even know the daggone cliches because it's coming out of genuineness. Um, you really got that skill set. I'm not gonna say down pat, but you got them. I'm about to cuss again. I stopped myself. I should get a cookie for that. You got the skill set down pat. You know what I'm saying? You really do.
And just to give you all a disclaimer, Lamail obviously knows more about what's going on in my life personally. And regardless of that, I just try to, we're in business together. We both have goals that we need to reach. And you're going to get hit with some things. And the key is to just keep moving forward and not stopping. And if you've gone through some things, and Lamail, you have. What I know I'm going through, but you come on now. And you've gone through some things as well. And so like the key is not letting your circumstance depict how you move.
Well, I think for me, honestly, and I'm just, we're being honest tonight. There were times when I wanted to throw in the towel, but I didn't know the daggone towel was made of rubber. So the motherfucker came back to me. And I did cuss because that was the best way I could describe it. The towel bounced back to me. I threw the towel in, but the towel bounced back. And I was like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it reminds me of when I took up boxing. And I took up boxing for two reasons. I wanted to learn the art of boxing, just to say I did it and to kind of relate to what I was watching on TV. But at the same time, it was a life lesson of, okay, that's life. Life punch you in the face. But you can do two things. You can quit and run out the ring and look like Mitch, or you can stand in the ring and do the best you can for that round or that session that you're in. And I thank God, honestly, that I was able to participate in learning boxing, because honestly, that kind of helped me with going through two of the trials that I experienced. It's like, dude, okay, so, I mean, you can quit, or you can figure out a way to stand tall.
It's important to remember why you're doing what you're doing. And we kind of touched on this on our podcast, the Heroine on Anchor, if you guys want to listen to that. However,
nice plug.
So we talked about, our recent podcast was about your intentions versus resolutions, and like when your intentions are not genuine and they're not true to your heart, you're probably not going to stick to it. And we come up with all these goals for New Year's resolutions, and I'm gonna lose 15 pounds, whatever it may be. And the first time you get a little turbulence, you feel a little unease, you give up. And that's when intentions come in. So again, as I stated earlier, it's all about how bad do you want it? Because
I think
in any situation, you have to go in, like I stated, knowing that there's going to be challenges, no matter what it's about. And it's about you knowing, this is what I planned on doing. I know I just got hit. I know I might get hit again, but I got to keep going until I cross that finish line.
Period. I think, and yeah, that's what you need to have in your mind. Like, I will get to it by hook or crook.